Herman. You came back. Must have seen my missed connections ad.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource. Or, as I like to call it, the shocker!
Yoink! I'll be a criminal, you said. Money, glamour, boom! Any second thoughts? You're using it as a weapon? Come on, Herman. Think outside the box. You can make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
Now I'm getting queasy. You make me throw off my mask, I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. What planet is that? What? Yeah, I'm not the one calling my weapons the shots without a trace of iron. Hey, will you be my arch enemy? Psych! Nice dental work. Sorry I have to break it.
I'll bring this whole building down on you if I have to!
It might not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff they make here. But it's built to survive a 9.5 earthquake, so yeah, don't hold your breath. You said money, power. Any second thoughts? The shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's men? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak, like that giant lizard a while back, or that dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of fighter power that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys scared the Carnage killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. If I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing...
Now who's the thief, huh?
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything?
I've learned a thing or two. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
This'll shake you up! Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Sometimes... Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Come to Pop.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Don't feel bad. You're not...
Don't look at me like that.
I'm on to you.
when we fight.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. I don't just win. Bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Webs, do your stuff.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
You infuriate me. You're so cute when you're confused. I know I'm being fresh.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no, it's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you could eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you could be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Kasady? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Kasady was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed.
Starting to get predictable. This one time
Always one step behind.
He's in the trees. Find him before he springs the trap.
You've been a poor sport.
It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
There is no escape.
You wanted me to watch Kasady kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. If you could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. Good. You fight ghosts. Come get me, boy!
I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Let's not fight. Never mind, let's fight.
You have learned much. You are outnumbered by one man. You grasp at shadows.
Ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear. You flail around like a drunken sailor.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
I will not fall to your own senses betray you.
He's in the trees. Gotta find him before he springs the trap.
There is no escape. You lack a come get me, fool! So I'm right here. To the death!
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a Kraven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Kraven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out. I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects. The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Kasady loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare them. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so bad your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I'm...
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. We want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy!
You're not fighting.
You are so fat! When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out! You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You are so fat! When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out!
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus, Kasady. You're so proud of me. Tell me what you did.
Bleed you senseless.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
Enough of you! Not so confident now, are you?
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? Ooh, tough. That gets left out when I use the seismic blast. So fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Zing! You're so fat you're the same height lying down.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Kasady will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
Using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. Times Square seems to be the center of all this.
I don't have... I wish you insect.
Is there anything you can't make better? One, please.
That won't help you. I've got more than enough power to burn you to ash. No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. Fool of yourself, Spider-Man! Go ahead! Don't let me stop you!
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
Everyone! If you're lucky, you're on the other side! Now you're making me mad! This is your last chance! Get out of here, Spider, before you get swapped! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
Just like my brother. You head for the light even when you know they'll kill you. I don't have time to waste on you insect.
Great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that.
Get out of here, Spider, before you get swapped!
I'm getting too far away from the action.
You can't get to me, Spider-Man! You'll run for your life! Everyone in here is doomed. You should be lucky you're on the other side. No! I won't let you leave me in the dark. Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
Something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care. I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared. Now you're all sick.
There's bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. Man, your power bill's gonna be through the roof! Guy full of electricity? You're pretty dim. charge my phone? Whatever happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors said, and all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
I'm not going to let you put me back in that... I won't let you lock me up in Ravencroft again!
Ravencroft? Max, I just found out what they're doing there. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together.
Everyone wants to hurt me? I'll hurt them first!
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much. Web shooters are disabled. Gotta be careful. Web shooters really don't like electricity.
I'll kill you before I let them take you!
Now really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash? our webs for a bit.
I'd rather die than go back!
For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim.
It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help. God, Harry Osborn, is that really you?
Does it look like me? No. Harry Osborn's dead thanks to you. All that's left is the Goblin.
You couldn't wait, could you? You tried something else.
Richard Parker's spider venom. And look, I'm a new man.
I warned you, what could happen?
I'm dying, you idiot. What else was I supposed to do?
You could have let me do research.
No. From now on, I take what I want, no matter who I have to kill. I'll analyze your corpse and find out why you're stable. Then I'll do it myself. Cure the disease, but keep the power!
It's the first time anyone's called me stable. I gotta admit, you've set the bar pretty low. Sorry for what happened, but I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
Ooh, you say, like you have a choice. My father failed. Peter failed. You failed me. It's like I always said. You have to look out for yourself.
Your father failed you because he spent all his time trying to extend his life instead of living it. Don't make the same mistake, Harry. This is crazy. You're not helping anyone doing this. Not even yourself.
I'm analyzing your every move. Your bio. Something you'd never let me do voluntarily. And that I won't be able to do when you're dead.
Fighting like that. I'm supposed to be the funny one. Look at you. You don't care who gets caught in the middle of your grudge match. These are people, Harry. People with lives, with families and friends who love them. Just because you didn't have that doesn't give you the right to take it from anyone else!
No one gave a damn about me! Why should I care about them? But I could do better. Maybe I'll figure out how to give myself powers like yours. I'd be a much better Spider-Man than you ever were. Snazzier costume, maybe some accessories. Wait, I've got it. Spider bombs!
That's enough! I know you're dying. I know you've had it rough. But I'm not gonna let that hold me back anymore. I'm sorry, Harry.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm the Goblin! I'm strong! No one's gonna hurt me again! Kill me. I don't want to live like this.
That's never the answer. It's the easy way out. You think it's hard for you? There are people sick, dying all over the world, some with the same disease, who don't have your money or resources. Even if you don't want to keep fighting for yourself, you owe it to them. You're gonna answer for your mistakes, and do whatever you can to make up for them. The greatest man I ever knew, Tom. Kasady! That's as far as you go. One of you is already too many.
I'm not Cletus, Kasady. Not anymore. I'm my true self now.
I'm Carnage!
Come on, you're not taking this seriously!
Poor little spider. You're just not ready to see the truth, are you?
I didn't web up your mouth because I don't want you to suffocate, but you're starting to talk me out of it.
See, you think you're joking, but I know what you won't admit to yourself. When I killed those criminals, you were happy. You were grateful to me, weren't you?
No,
It's not too late to understand. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Here's the real difference between us, Spider-Man. I'm at peace with who I am.
You shouldn't be.
And you should? Then why aren't you?
Sorry, Cletus. I just figured out talking to a psycho killer isn't gonna give me the answers I'm after.
I know What will? Death.
First blood to me.
Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. Hey, you'll be less nervous if you picture me naked. You know what? That's weird. Don't do that. Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. Cletus, I can help you. Get you the people who can fix what they did to you.
You're the one who needs fixing, Spider-Man. I'm fine. Perfect. I was always meant to be. Spider-Man, embrace it.
Without my marshmallows. The seismic blast has a way of bringing people together on the floor.
That hurt. It's just the beginning.
Breakdance fight instead! Oh, you should see me do the worm!
You and everyone like you. Chaos is the only thing that's real. Chaos and death. When I get my family together, we'll spread the word. We'll wake everyone up.
I wish you wouldn't. After the week I'm having, I could really use a nice long nap. You're gonna love this! Well, I will. I'd prefer to give you individual attention, but I'm really busy. Too far away from the action. Ow, 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 ow! It's like a disaster movie, but just for you. Deep inside, you're just a scared kid, aren't you? Great how
He die.
That's not the answer, Cletus. None of us are gonna find any answers here.